Would you like to see a demo of the Matterport Merge tool? For this Matterport Merge, how about using a massive space, a baseball stadium with 7 Matterport tours with a combined total of 745 scan points? Stay tuned.
This episode of WGAN-TV is sponsored by SimLab Stages. Are you leveraging Matterport for construction progress monitoring? With SimLab Stages powered by Matterport, you can complete projects faster, reduce rework, and cut down on site visits and travel expenses, all while enhancing communication and transparency. Seamlessly compare BIM to Matterport updates in a split-screen view throughout construction. Empower remote experts, make faster decisions, and optimize your workflow to win more business. Visit www.sim-stages.com.
Hi all, I am the digital twin of Dan Smigrod, founder of the We Get Around Network Forum. You're watching a special edition of the WGAN-TV Podcast for digital twin creators shaping the future of real estate today. We have a great how-to episode for you. Our WGAN-TV Podcast guest is Tom Sparks, founder and CEO of ScanYourSpace, a division of Sparks Media Group. To demo the Matterport Merge tool, Tom uses scans from Oracle Park, the home of the San Francisco Giants.
Hey everybody, Tom Sparks with Sparks Media Group. So in this Matterport Merge video, we're going to attempt to merge a bunch of scans that I did a couple years ago at Oracle Park in San Francisco. I was hired to scan the stadium, or portions of it anyway, for a client. And at the time I presented them with a bunch of individual tour links, but now I'm going to try to combine all these together. So we are going to select the ones we want to merge. And I'm hoping there's enough overlap data to be able to do this. So we have 7 of them selected. And we're going to click on merge. Make sure we have our one selected. It says total scan points for all selected spaces is 745. It can't exceed 2,000 currently. And we're going to hit continue. Now, I don't really remember the reason that I did separate tour links previously. Actually, I do. It was because they didn't want to scan all the spaces in between. But we're going to try this. So you can see it's already doing a good job. So we'll zoom in. Let's see, we can turn off. Here's an Oracle suite, which is not there. So that one we gotta move. I'm gonna zoom out here. And the cove is over here, which is actually not quite right. So we're gonna move that one. This is the main scan. Here's the club level, which is there. Let's see. Right there. Here's the deck, which is approximately there. Here is, it's doing a pretty good job. That's actually, oops, we're gonna undo that. It's actually kind of where it is. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to minimize all these. This is a pretty big scan, a lot of space. We are going to try to do an auto align. It says select 2 models. So we'll do, so let's try to do all of them. Okay, so it says we can only do 2. So I'll do those 2. And did that work? Let's see here. Do Oracle Suite and Oracle. Let's try that. Doesn't look like it's auto aligning. Now, is it because I'm doing floors? Let's see. That suite is somewhere. We're actually going to do we're going to look this up. Alaska Airlines Loft. And that's towards, is it right field? Towards the ground. So we're going to go back here. And actually, Oracle Suite. Sorry guys, I'm bouncing around a little bit. Oracle Suite level. Oracle Suite level is kind of this third level behind home plate. So let's move this, shall we? Third level behind home plate. And I'm going to call it somewhere in this area. The problem is this is so massive that say 4. Let's try to auto line it. This auto line isn't working very well. We're definitely not where we need to be. Oh, look at that. I think it's over here. We're going to go down a little bit. And then back. Somewhere in this area. Well, it's horrible. Let's check out where this Alaska Airlines is. It kind of got that. It puts the arrow way over here, which is weird to me. So here's the outline of it. You can go down a little bit, come over, up and back, and rotate a little bit. Take this one and this one. I'm just trying to figure out kind of where everything is. Let's come back over here real quick to get everything showing. I'm gonna do deck. I know I scanned more. I have way more models that I can include in this because I scanned this entire area over here. I think I scanned down here. So we're going to actually try to merge this and see what it does. You know, actually this needs to go up probably. Maybe. About there, I would say. But we're going to see how this does. For some reason, it's not letting me select two models to snap. The second model moves. Yeah. I don't like that. I think that it should just try to auto align everything. But we're going to try to process this and see what happens. Let's do merge models. Prevent our auto alignment by... Nope. We want to do automatic alignment if we can. And we'll hit merge now. Now here's the kicker. I am out of spaces on my account. And There's a lot here. So I think what I'm going to try to do. How many spaces are there? Yeah, there's a lot here. I'm going to go here. And I'm now going to try to archive these. Because we're not going to need them. So we're going to archive. We're going to archive. And we're going to archive. And hopefully it'll still merge, even though we're archiving. Meantime, I have some spaces that are trying to process because I ran out of space. They're still pending, and this one is still working. I really need to upgrade and get more spaces on here. And I have more tour links I'm going to find for this. If this merges successfully, I'm going to try to add more to it to have just one big model. So I will keep everybody posted. Okay, everybody, we have our merged tour back. You can see it took all these tours and merged it into one with 745 scan points. So we'll take a look at it. Quick look anyway. And there's a ton of floors it's detected. I am going to show. There's a few gaps that I still need to add in. I wasn't able to do this portion of the field because they were doing some work. And I didn't do this portion because it wasn't necessary for the client. So unfortunately, there'll be a gap here. But we're going to fill in, hopefully try to fill in some of the other gaps. So I'm going to take these additional tours and we're going to merge them just like we did before. And we're still under our max by a lot. Now, let's go and hide all but one. And let's see where to put this. Promenade patio. It's not in the right spot, that's for sure. Let's take a look at it and see where it actually goes. So it's right up behind first base. It's kind of right, kind of in the area. I wonder if they're able to merge it. Let's try it. doesn't like this merge. Can we move it closer? Select these two. There you go. You have to move them next to each other. Yeah, it looks like it merged it quite nice. So we're going to hide that one. And we're going to show the dugout box. And it looks like it did this one decently as well. So let's move it up and we'll just verify. We'll do auto align. Failed to automatically find an alignment. However, it looks mighty close. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. So it really is all about kind of just fine tuning it. And it failed. We're going to see how that works. We're going to process it and see what happens. See if it'll detect it. Okay. The Lexus or the Legends Club. Let's look at the Legends Club and see where that is. It's behind third and the left field. Okay, so go behind the left field there. We'll rotate this. Kind of like that. It's up here. So we're going to move Oracle up and we'll select the two and do an auto align and see what happens. Well, it liked that one. Now we're going to do Candlestick Club. So we're going to hide that one. The Candlestick Club is over here. Let's reference the original. So this was, if I remember correctly, here's home plate. First base is out here somewhere, I think. Want to say it's right in this area down here. So we'll rotate it, bring it out, up, and let's see if we can align it. I don't know if there's enough data here to align. We'll get it close, hopefully. Yeah, it failed. It was right in here. Maybe it was right there. Let's try it and see. Yeah, so that aligned nicely. So I'm hoping let's see, lock, group them together, snap them together. Okay, we can snap things. So let's group those together. And the promenade patio is over there. Let's see if we can auto align this. Looks way off. Two models. They want them grouped together. I think that's going to go there. So what I'm going to do is try to send this in and see if it'll merge. So we're going to call this merge 225.06.04. We're going to submit it. And hopefully we'll have a more complete model. I still have some other tours to upload. But we got all these done. So I'm going to archive these. And once this merges successfully, I will upload some more for processing. I'm eating the elephant bites at a time, not doing it all at once. So I'm going to hide all I'm gonna archive all these. Last time I was able to start the process and then archive everything. That way I'm not taking up unnecessary spaces on my account. Made an archive folder. There you go. So I will keep you updated on the progress. Okay, everybody. So we're still working on this merge of Oracle Park in San Francisco. We're going to add a few more to it. Well, a couple more. Scoreboard Plaza and Suite 60. So I selected all three. I'm going to hit merge. And this one has 779. This one has 10. This one has 15. Now I did the scan again before the merge tool is available. So I happen to know that we're going to hide this one. Suite 60. I'm sorry, we're going to hide this one. Suite 60 is by third base, right in the corner. I kind of found it a little bit. And we're going to go up. A little higher. Let's see here. We're going to come out here. Again, it's kind of right in the corner here. I think that looks good. Let's hit auto align and see. Select the two models. So we'll do that one and that one. Hit auto align. See how close I got. Oh, it aligned it. Great. All right. So now we're going to take Scoreboard Plaza. And we're going to rotate and come way over here, which is right there. And we're going to come here. We're going to drop it down. That didn't work very well. Let's see if we can get this to align. So we're going to click those two and hit align. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to. Oh, it did. Okay. So if we show all of them. This one's right under the stadium there. Right here. And yeah, looks like we got it. All right. So once we have that, we're going to hit merge models. What's this say here? Oh, that's the zoom factor. Okay. Merge models. We're going to call this This is all, let's see, prevent our automatic alignment from moving your models by locking their position. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'll leave that off. Blur faces is fine. We're going to call this Oracle Park merged. Hit merge now. Now, these don't count as against you while it's merging. So it says it's working on it. I'm going to go back here and click on all spaces. And then I'm going to hide those three. Sorry, let me go back. Hit the wrong button. Refresh that. Sweet scoreboard. Archive. And then I will move these to my archive folder that I created. And we have this one merging. So once it's all done, I will show everybody what it looks like. Okay, we got an email less than 24 hours from when we merged all three of the tours that our merged tour was ready to view. So I opened it up here. We now have 804 scan points. It's using 3 spaces. And this one says composed of these 3. It's interesting. It doesn't show all the previous ones that I used to make this one, but that's fine. By the way, Matterport has a new logo. Kind of reminds me of a recycling logo. Not sure how I feel about it. Now, the one thing I wish I would have did was somehow, I don't know. I guess I couldn't have consolidated the floors. This is a pretty tall stadium. Let me go back and look at this. One thing that just really, really chaps my hide is the fact that when I did the first scan, or when I was doing the scanning here, I didn't go all the way over just because I was running out of time. The stadium had a hard stop at a certain time, and the client said they didn't need this data anyway. They could recreate it. So that was the first issue. And then the second issue was really, I came down here to scan these areas, and I got somewhere around this area, and one of the lead of the field crew, I guess the boss of who's in charge of the grass and the dirt, ran up to me and asked what I was doing. I told him I was scanning, and he said he didn't have any notification that I'd be out there scanning that day, and so I needed to leave the field. So I didn't get to fill in this whole area, which would have been cool. Maybe I'll do that on another visit. But nonetheless, we have a merged tour, and this stadium is huge. I don't know how many square feet it is, but there is just a ton of areas here. Let's make this a little bigger so we can view it. There's just a ton of area here. Areas that I didn't even scan. Like, definitely didn't get down in here. Did scan here. Now, this wasn't for marketing purposes, so I was in a lot of shots. I was trying not to be in some shots, but at some point I just was like, I'm never going to be able to hide. And then think you'll see that kind of. Let's come up here. Yeah, there I am. Go up the stairs, and there I am. There I am. Kind of like Waldo. It's interesting they blurred that O as a face. So yeah, this is the Oracle Park scan that I did. And in this video, I showed how I merged the majority of the scans that I had that were mergeable into one massive tour.
Thanks, Tom. Got follow-up questions for Tom? Go to www.sparksmediagroup.com or www.ScanYourSpace.com or post your questions to the We Get Around Network Forum at www.wegetaroundnetworkforum.com. Also, subscribe to the Sparks Media Group YouTube channel at Sparks Media Group. For WGAN-TV podcast episodes, look for WGAN-TV in your favorite podcast app or go to www.wgan-TV.com. Thank you for watching this episode of the WGAN-TV podcast.
This episode of WGAN-TV is sponsored by SimLab Stages. Are you leveraging Matterport for construction progress monitoring? With SimLab Stages powered by Matterport, you can complete projects faster, reduce rework, and cut down on site visits and travel expenses, all while enhancing communication and transparency. Seamlessly compare BIM to Matterport updates in a split-screen view throughout construction. Empower remote experts, make faster decisions, and optimize your workflow to win more business. Visit www